it. Montessori is not a class. Now let me explain you what Montessori is. Montessori believes in few philosophies. This method of education believes in few philosophies. Like Gurukula method, it believed in a philosophy where the guru had to be treated with the highest esteem. The guru is supposed to be the highest of all. He is supposed to know all the subjects. The students are supposed to stay there. They are also supposed to take care of guru. There are a lot of philosophies they believed in. Question is not right or wrong. They believed in. Similarly, Montessori believes in some philosophies. And I would want to first spend a lot of time explaining those philosophies now. The very first philosophy what Montessori believes is, the child must learn by himself and the child must never be taught. Right, I repeat, it's a very pregnant statement. The child must learn by himself and the child must never be taught. This is for sure very contradicting to our way of learning so far. When we were in our LKG, when we were in our engineering or medical or BCom, there was somebody there teaching us. Maybe it was a teacher, maybe it was a professor, XYZ, a tuition teacher, maybe with the help of a computer, maybe with the help of a board, however, but there was somebody teaching all the time. So the very first philosophy of Montessori contradicts the way of learning, way of teaching we had, where we believe the child must never be taught, the child must learn by himself. The very first question which might appear in your mind, is it really possible? Can a child really learn by himself? Well, let my son go and learn by himself. Will he really learn by himself? Whom is he giving this crap to? Right? This is the first question which comes up. I want to give you a couple of examples to convince you, obviously. Let's assume your father was a farmer. Was he, by any chance? Yeah. Maybe you have some brothers as well. And you know the farming was happening all around your house. Would you think a son of a farmer needs any kind of teaching to become a farmer? There is no official teaching at all. He just becomes a farmer. Nobody will come and say this is called seed. This is called mud. You pour water. This is called season. You say nothing. A child being in that environment will learn it all by himself. What is your mother tongue, sir? Kannada. What is your child can talk Kannada now? Did you sit down teaching E, U for him as of now? You have not. But he can comfortably talk. Most of his grammar is also right. He has learned all by himself. So, a child can learn by himself without being taught. This is the best example. The child can learn by himself without being taught. Now you put him to a school paying a lot of fees and we want to teach him English. We take few years. We teach a lot of things. What will be our school of thought? I'll give you my own example. When I finished my PU, I got a very decent marks, even in my CET. And my father was a very broad-minded guy. He said, Chaitanya, you want to go to engineering? Go to engineering. You want to be a painter? Be a painter. You want to be an artist? Be an artist. You want to be a farmer? Be a farmer. Be whatever you want to be. Choose. Choose your destiny. And there I was. In the junction of my life, I didn't know what to choose because never in my life I chose anything. All I can recall is choosing a bicycle once and 2 t-shirts, maybe 2 or 3 t-shirts or shoes or a pen or a pencil. But for it, I never took a major decision of my life ever, and there I was. Maybe I was already 18, 19. I didn't have the skill to choose. I didn't have the skill to choose. All of my friends were doing engineering. I looked around. I said, chalo, we'll do engineering. I became an engineer also. A successful engineer also. I completed my engineering also well. But if I look back, did I really choose? I actually go back to the question, did I know how to choose? I didn't know how to choose because that was not something I exercised. I always joke saying, if only we had the skill of choosing, we wouldn't have ended up being with the wrong spouse what we are today.